Hey Encounters community, I hope you all are having a great day and that you're excited about the fall weather and all the good things that come with the fall season. As a lot of you guys probably know by now, I will soon be finishing up the Encounters project. Encounters has been a wonderful journey for me to share with you guys and to share the inspiring stories of 9-to-5er artists. And I want to thank you all for participating in this project, whether it was as a featured 9-to-5er artist or as an audience member. With that said, I still have a few more stories to share with you guys, and so our next encounter is with 9-to-5er artist Witek. Witek is a sustainable energy engineer and a slackliner. I encountered Witek when I was on research exchange in Italy this past year, and if you're like me, I didn't know what slacklining was until I met Witek. But now that I do know, I think that the best way I can describe it is it's somewhat similar to tightrope walking. Essentially, you have a line secured between two foundations. These can be trees, buildings, or in the case of this encounter, cliffs, and you walk along the line. Now, in concept, that may seem relatively simple, but when you try it, it really isn't. And I'm saying this from personal experience. And so for me to see the ease with which Witek does slacklining is completely impressive. And I really wanted him to share his talent with the Encounters community and his story behind how he developed such a passion for this sport. Now, we've never featured a sport on Encounters, but there's always a first time for everything. But I did see an artistic flavor in how Witek approached slacklining. He does yoga as well, and so he combines yoga with slacklining. And I found it very interesting how he was able to maintain such interesting forms while balancing on this very thin, tight line. And so as a dancer, I could definitely appreciate that. And beyond that, the way that slacklining looks visually, especially when it's captured on film, is I think very visually aesthetic and beautiful. So I really hope you guys enjoy the video that Witek has prepared for you of him slacklining in different seasons, in different locations, and in some very scary locations as well. So I hope you guys enjoy this encounter with Witek, and I hope you stay tuned as we have a few more stories to share with you guys before the conclusion of Encounters. So I hope you all have a great week and enjoy your encounter with Witek. Bye!
Hi everyone, I'm grateful for being able to share my passion with you on Encounters channel. My name is Djawadi. I come from Poland. I am a sustainable energy engineer and a slackliner. I got thrilled by slacklining already 7 years ago, and it was kind of accidentally. My friend got excited about the video about slacklining that much that he bought a line, and we started to practice. I loved this kind of slow reward that was coming out of patience that was needed in order to progress in this sport. So if someone asked me if there is some talent needed for doing that, I would say if you consider perseverance as a talent, yes, it is needed, but nothing additional. I can assure you that if you start slacklining right now, your initial steps will be very similar to my initial steps. Just it will be beginning like making one step and falling, or even just standing and falling, and so on. But with time, with this kind of training your muscles and your balance ability, you can tame this feeling, and you can keep balancing. I started on this short straight line between two trees, low over the ground, and of course I wanted to progress, and I was that lucky that I come from a large city, and there was already back then in 2011 small community of slackliners. I found them on internet on some forum, and I tried the 60 meters lines. Tried, maybe it's said too much, because I was sitting on the line and I was already too excited. You have to know that if line is that long, you have to put it a bit higher in order to don't make it touch the ground. At that time I was thinking, who the hell is able to walk this monster? The sport of slacklining progressed so much that there are people able to walk over 1 mile between the huge mountains in the actually doubled line for security. And so like the boundaries of what is possible is being pushed forward gradually, and it's amazing, like what some other people, some other friends of mine are doing in this sport. I think what you have to know, and what keeps me doing that, even though I don't do it that regularly anymore, is the feeling of keeping balance. That is just amazing, and even in some conditions it becomes ecstatic, and really you want to do that. You want to make new things, and you want to discover more. You want to put yourself in a situation that you've never been before. I guess this is what it's learning about. So I kind of had a taste of different discipline of slacklining. I kind of focused more on the static tricks, and you will see that in my video. And I decided to connect my yoga skills with my slacklining skills, which is kind of natural for me. If you do both, you want to combine them, and it's kind of reciprocal. It works both ways. If you progress on slackline, in the same time you progress your ground skills of yoga well. It can enhance your practice of yoga, and in the same time of slackline. So you may think that this sport is like strongly individual. It's like one man, one line, and that's it. That's the challenge. That's true, partially, but what is also true that there is amazing slackline community, thanks to the fact that they are organizing huge meetings and festivals. It brings the sport to the next level, I think. Like what are able to do, let's say 50 people organizing a festival, it exceeds the possibility of setting up the line by just like small team of people. The community is amazing. I made many friends thanks to slackline. They are always open, warm, and willing to share their passion with everyone. I think this makes this sport also evolve in that very, very rapid pace that I wouldn't expect at all 7 years ago. Okay, so enjoy the short video I prepared for you, and if you're curious more, like, don't hesitate to check out some professional slack athletes that are completely insane with the things that they're doing, and that's it.
aluke nungolofwa ngamubingi kiaze mwene wando kala benyaba emengondo yamye namona mwenye siyaweza mona mwenye kalunga ngumba mona mwenye siyaweza mona mwenye kalunga ngumba aluke nungolofwa ngamubingi kiaze mwene wando kala benyaba emengondo yamye mona mwenye weyaweza mona mwenye kalunga ngumba mona mwenye weyaweza mona mwenye kalunga ngumba alukenu ngolofwa ngamubingi kiaze mwene wando kala benyaba emengondo yanye mona mwenye weyaweza mona mwenye kalunga ngumba sambi wangi panamona kamuvalele mwene wando kala benyaba emengondo yanye mona mwenye ngumba mona mwenye weyaweza mona mwenye weyaweza mona mwenye kalunga ngumba zambi wangi panamona ngamufalele mwanyeze wando kala benyaba emengondo yamye mwenye mona mwenye weyaweza mona mwenye kalunga ngumba mona mwenye weyaweza mona mwenye kalunga ngumba alukenu ngolofwa ngamubingi kiaze mwene wando kala benyaba